covered matters, sir.
The covered matter.
Create or
The petitioners, my lord,
create appointments.
no, we are not clear appointees. We are in the list, my lord, we are waiting to be appointed. Most of the slots have been occupied by the BEd people. They have to go and we have to come in.
Because
The BEd appointees have been saved by the.
before it's verified that is appointed.
No, the notification
Before delivery of the judgment
11.
Yes,
by Rajasthan High Court.
yes.
By the Honorable
By the
Honorable Supreme.
by the Supreme.
First, by the Rajasthan High Court, the NCT notification was
So,
declared.
appointed.
Prior to 11
By Rajasthan High Court.
By
By
Supreme Court.
Yes. It's not that.
They
There
were-
has to be a clean appointment without any rider. Herein, before the issuance of the first advertisement itself, there was a challenge to that notification, there was a rider. So every single appointment made in Madhya Pradesh is a part of that right.
My lord, 11,000 appointments have been made before 11/8/2023. 11,000 appointments. And in all those appointment orders, there is no condition that it is subject to final decision. And I have examined the entire order sheet of this WP 595 of 23. There is no IR. I'm speaking with responsibility. I have examined each and every order sheet. There's no IR.
These petitions. Direction has already been issued by the Supreme Court.
Exactly.
Some issue, they have been interpreted.
The mischief that the state has now committed is trying to protect all those BEd appointees despite the fact that they are not protected by that listing. The prospective.
I'll give you a fresh cause of action.
But we had already come in and this court has already said that whatever Supreme Court says follow, they are not doing it. That's why we are here.
This is not a contempt petition.
It's not a question.
My lord, this petition has been dismissed on 3/5/2023 and the matter has not been remanded by the Supreme Court. How it has reopened, it is beyond my comprehension. Because the Supreme Court did not reopen it, Lord. That judgment dated 18/12/2024 did not remand the matter. It said that there are some issues regarding the inter-se seniority.
My submission, Ballot, we don't have time, it seems, Ballot, to have a detailed this thing. Ballot may just fix us at the top of the list next week. We'll Ballot, put up our respective submissions. If my learned friend on the other side is able to convince, Ballot, that would follow. If we are able to convince that Supreme Court judgment rules the roost and we have to be given the benefit, Ballot, so be it.
The Supreme Court has clarified on the basis of an application submitted
By state of Madhya Pradesh itself.
State of Madhya Pradesh.
Get there and got clarification.
Supreme Court.
Yes, yes.
They have to give the appointments to us.
Only two petitioners. This is not a PIL. We are not arguing a PIL. Only two petitioners are there. Only two, not more.
We'll demonstrate that.
We'll take care of that.
We'll demonstrate whether 2 or 4.
But the starting point is to be, Lord, how this petition, how this.
Of all the persons holding BEd was subject to the final outcome of the petition.
No, this is fact, this wrong statement. Please don't make this wrong statement. There is no such order.
Is there an appointment order on record?
Yes. My appointment order is there on record.
You have to see the final order 8/4/24.
Yes.
And it is an absolute appointment order and there is no IR. My learned friend might not have read each and every order sheet. I have read. No. Hurry, facts are facts. I never make incorrect. I am always prepared, Lord. I am prepared to demonstrate in 2 minutes. My learned friend is wrong on that point, Lord. There is absolutely no IR.
We can undo you in a minute. You don't even need to.
There is an IR.
No, there is no IR. And let us read the entire order sheet. I will file it. I'll file it. No problem. I have filed one IA. बिल्कुल नहीं है कोई IR है ही नहीं.
अभी तो इनकी intervention allow भी नहीं हुई. What right he has to seek an audience?
Firstly, the petition is not even revived. Wrongly, High Court Registry has revived it, Lord. Petition is dismissed on 3/5/23. It is not revived.
That's it.
Exactly.
That is
You
all.
are going to demonstrate. You know, things are to be demonstrated. Not only 2, 3 things are to be demonstrated. There was an injury. Not only.
But what are anxieties, my lord? Not to, my lord, sort of leave loose ends so that but the state seeks to exploit it and again throw us, my lord, in a long
Again, Lord, we.
throw us again for the same thing.
You
that
have
has
to
been
demonstrate 2 things.
No, they are keen not to do it. They're
If
determined.
I may for a moment, Your Lordship, clarify. This clarification, this clarification by the Honorable Supreme Court had come during the pendency of the petitions. If I may submit, Your Lordship, this clarification by the Honorable Supreme Court had come during the pendency. We have already complied, that action has already been taken. The clarification came during pendency of the petitions. The petitions were disposed of on the basis of the clarification. And thereafter, if Your Lordship may kindly have the chronology of events that took place.
नहीं 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 नहीं
सर हम ऑर्डर से बता देंगे ना
नहीं,
जब
वो-
पहला
that has already been examined.
हाईकोर्ट का ऑर्डर हो चुका था
This has already been examined.
subject to outcome of these writ petitions.
और इनकी अपॉइंटमेंट्स में भी लिखा भी है फाइल नोट
No, it's not written in my appointment order. Lord, this is wrong, Lord. Should not make,
But I
first you examine the record and then address. the
One
court.
second, Mr.
You
Shah.
have examined each and every
What
dot.
the Supreme Court has said
Factually incorrect.
that this judgment will be prospective. Prospective operation shall be only for those candidates who were appointed without any qualification.
Yes.
So their appointment letter has to have a qualification.
यस
Or conditions imposed by any court of law to the effect that their appointment would be subject to final outcome of the case.
This is the
If somebody is before court
यस
and there is such an order,
Yes.
or in his appointment letter,
यस
or even in the advertisement,
यस
saying that all appointments will be subject to.
यस
That's the only three conditions.
That will demonstrate from the record.
That's the only three conditions.
That is the only thing.
That is something which the government has to look at and implement.
the government is determined not to look at that.
They have to do it.
No, in fact,
We-
in fact,
Mr.
Your Lordship, for a moment.
Clarification we
Mr.
are- वो नहीं करेंगे।
Mr. Sharma and Mr. Agarwal, we can't examine each individual's case. Is their responsibility? We can only say that Supreme Court has said qualification acquired prior to this date, those people will continue, provided this condition is not satisfied. That is of an embargo. Post that, all go.
Detailed ballot
If for a moment, Your Lordship, I may submit.
Because
Mr.
we know that they are.
Mr. Sharma, please tell us one thing. How do we examine how many people are there?
11,000 have been
How-
appointed.
Are we going to examine all 11,000 then?
We demonstrate the first advertisement से पहले ही High Court का rider है वो मैं आप
All right.
वो हाई कोर्ट की पिटीशन डिसमिस हो गई है, withdraw हो गई है.
Exactly. Your Lordship,
withdraw हो
अभी
गई है.
जाके
for a
withdraw।
moment, if I may
अभी भी
be
तो-
permitted
withdraw से
to,
फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
और notifications पे लिखा हुआ है सर, appointment order
if
पे लिखा
if
है।
I may be.
इसमें नहीं लिखा है तो सारी
Because they, what they say, they are giving it, they interpret the order of the Supreme Court differently.
And against which they went to the Supreme Court again Twice the matter has traveled to the Supreme Court. Once when a clarification was sought during the pendency of these petitions before this honorable court.
Lord, I'll tell
So
you.
it
Lord,
requires some
what
hearing,
we
Your
do is
Lordship. It must,
Mr. Rupna,
After the-
is this condition not applicable on the government?
no, it is applicable. We
That
have
if
already
somebody is
implemented.
appointed
We have,
Before that cutoff date with a rider,
we have implemented and acted as per the orders passed by the Honorable High Court and Supreme Court. Your Lordship, may kindly, for a moment, if I may be permitted to make my submissions for a moment, Your Lordship,
how
may,
many taken out, not taken out?
My lord.
if
My
I,
lord, one thing, I would only want to say one thing, Lord, which is the starting point of this, my lord's exercise of jurisdiction. 3/5/2003, this petition is dismissed. Now the matter goes to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court does not grant any interference. What the Supreme Court says, let me complete myself. What the Supreme Court says, that there is a dispute between inter se seniority of the B.Ed appointees and the DLED appointees. For that, some petitions are pending. Let that dispute be. That is the dispute. Lord, we will read that document and accept. We'll
Mr.
read the
Rupra, the
document
position is
18/12/24.
Mr. Rupra, the position is this. Supreme Court has said that B.Ed degree not valid after 11th August 2023. Simply sit a B.Ed degree not valid.
My lord is reading which order, Lord? 18/12/24? Because that is how my lord has got the jurisdiction to hear the matter.
8/4/2024.
subsequent, there is a
That is the
subsequent
argument.
order, there is a subsequent order of the Honorable Supreme Court.
18/12/24 is the clinching point. 18/12/24.
On the basis of which they are
On the
claiming
basis of
that,
which, my lord, we are hearing this case. 18/12/24. Dispute has come to an end, my lord.
we had already acted as per the order.
Yes, for final hearing at motion stage on 16th July.
Number 39.